The state of Assam is in news for a very interesting reason. The administration have arrested over 2,000 men as a part of its crackdown against child marriages. Both POCSO Act and Prohibition of Child Marriages Act have been used as a justification for these arrests. Now this brings up a lot of questions. Of course, there is nothing wrong in taking action against such regressive traditions. But is it just about that? Or there is more to this? Let's find out. Let's understand a bit of history here. When India got its independence in 1947, the legal age for marriage for females was 15, but for men it was 18. This changed in 1978 and the age for women became 18 and for males it remained 21. The current government is also making attempts to further increase the legal age for marriage for women, and this might come up in parliament very soon. But for now, let's focus on Assam. The administration is booking men who married girls below the age of 14 under the POCSO Act. POCSO Act stands for Protection of Children Against Sexual Offences. But for those who married the girls between the age of 14 to 18 are being booked under the Prohibition of the Child Marriage Act. So far, over 2,000 men have been arrested and over 4,000 FIRs have been lodged. But what triggered this? The state's low performance in various health indicators, as shown by the National Family Health Survey 5th, motivated the government to take this stern action. Child marriage has been identified as one of the reasons for this abysmal performance. The surveys showed that between 2019 to 2020, 31.8% of females in Assam who were aged between 20 to 24 years were married before the legal age of 18. Now this is even higher than the national average of 23.3%. This becomes even more worrying because 11.7% of married women between 15 to 19 were already mothers or pregnant during the study period. Now compare it with a national average of 6.8%. So of course, there is a big problem here. But the action of Assam government has faced both criticism and praise. Praise we understand. But why the criticism? It is because these actions are not so simple. Number one, this action has come very suddenly. There have been campaigns to stop child marriages across the country, but there hasn't been any visible social reform or awareness drives specifically launched on a bigger scale in the state before this action. So these mass arrests have come across as brutal and even arbitrary. Number two, even though there is no data on this, but local reports and politicians have highlighted that the major action is being taken against Muslim men. Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sarma does not have a good reputation when it comes to Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. He has consistently delivered polarizing statements. Many have accused him of targeting the minority in the state. These actions are also being viewed from the same lens. Hopefully, the government would come clean on this very soon. Number three, finally, there is the issue of the way the government is conducting this action. People who have been arrested have been married for many years. They have families and these men are primary breadwinners. So these arrests have left these families without any financial security. So it is not that just these men are being punished. The wives, the children and even the parents are also facing the brunt. A better, well-rounded and well-thought policy could have avoided that. There has also been a report of a suicide of a woman in anticipation of the arrest. People are protesting against this crackdown and opposition parties are also raising questions. But what do you think about this? Can there be a better way of doing this? Let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, do not forget to drop in a like and subscribe to Indiatimes.